Hi, it's Dina again with another Cricut tutorial on for the basics and beyond. And today I'm going to teach you how to upload free designs into Design Space. So these would be files that you can cut. You can I'll show you my two favorite places to get free files, and you can upload them, and once you load them into your system, they're yours forever. You can use them free for personal use. And these websites that I'm going to take you to are, like I said, they're my favorite, and I've made some really fun and nice things from these websites, and just wanted to teach you how to be able to do that. So if you're not an Access subscriber, you can still actually make some really fun and cool things utilizing free designs from these websites. And there's a lot of them out there. I'm just going to show you two of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites, but these are probably my two favorites. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to open up our web browser and go to SVGcuts.com. This I have been using their files for a very, very long time. Probably the first place I ever purchased anything. I'm a paper crafter and I love doing 3D paper crafts, and they have some amazing stuff. Mary's a great designer, and there's a lot of fun stuff on their website that you can do, from cards to 3D this truck, which I've made, and that was a tough project, but it came out really great, and I loved it, and it looks fun, and but yeah, so there's a lot of really cool files on here. Most of these are, you pay for them, but she does have a really nice big section of free designs. So again, like I said, you go svgcuts.com, and I will link that in the description. And then up here, if you go to free designs and you click on that, then it will open up into, there's 41 pages of free designs. So you can scroll through and look at, there's things that are three-dimensional, like this was a little gift box here, and then there's other, flatter dimensional thing, or flat, just flat images that you can use for scrapbooking or card making, or you can cut things out and put it on a t-shirt or a towel or anything like that. So specifically the image that I am looking for is, I just happen to know it's on page 9, so I'm just going to keep scrolling through until I get to page 9. And but you can take your time and look through all the free stuff that Mary has in here, and I think you'd be impressed with what she has to offer. And this is a good place to start, even on something like this project right here, which is a three-dimensional little free box. If you're interested in starting the 3D type of paper projects, some of these that are free would be, like I said, a good place to start. And then if you decide you like it, you can go on and browse her other files that they're not free, but they're still really amazing products. So here I am on page 9, and what I am looking for is this place card holder right here. And so I want to download that to my computer, so I click on that image, and then it brings me to this page here, and there is this green Download Now button. The thing I like about these files is I do not have to sign in or have an account to be able to download them. Some places you can get free files, but you have to have an account. These do not require, this site does not require an account, so it's just simply clicking on this download button. So once we click on that, my file downloaded as a zip file, and I have to unzip it. I am working on a Mac, so for me, I need to double click it, and then it opens that file up in my Finder and shows me it's right here. And there's multiple pieces to this. So there's the card SVG and the leaf SVG, and then inside she always puts an extras folder. So, you know, if you're doing place cards for your Thanksgiving dinner, you know, maybe you need to cut more than one card at a time. So you can do 24 leaves, you can do 9 cards, 6 cards. So she has options for you. I'm just going to do the actual single card just to be able to show you how to import this. But they're right here, and so everything is unzipped. And so from here, I just need to close out of that and then go back to my Design Space canvas. And let me just clear all this out of here. And then we go to the upload button right here on the bottom of the left-hand column. Click on the upload button and then upload image. And then we have to browse and we have to find where it is on our computer. So mine went to my downloads folder. Most of them typically do go to a downloads folder. You can set up a folder just for SVGs, and that would probably be helpful for you. I even categorize mine by season, or I have so many of them that I have to actually break them into different categories to help find them once I do have them all loaded into my computer. So I go to downloads because that's where it downloaded, and here's the zipped file. I don't need that anymore, so I'm going to actually put that in the trash. This is the file I just downloaded, and I need to start with the card. So I can just hit, with this one selected, hit the open button, and there it is, and it is an SVG, so it's already ready. So I can make this say place cards just so I have a better idea of what it is, and then I can do, you know, fall leaf as a tag just to help me remember how to find it. And then we need to go down here to this save button, and then there it is right there, and I can click on it and I can insert it right into my canvas. And it comes in already sized perfectly. You can make it bigger if you want, but it is already sized. So the one thing I will say is that we have this dashed line right here, and then this leaf shape that's going to be cut out of this card. And in the layers panel, if you look over here, there are 2 layers. So the first layer is actually just those lines, and I could pull, if I ungrouped them, I'd be able to separate those. So they are grouped, but they are not attached. So I need to make sure that when you import this into Design Space, we have to attach, anytime you have score lines or some other kind of cut lines, that they need to be attached because they don't come in automatically that way. So we just simply, with it selected, we click the attach button, and now when I go to cut it, it is going to keep the line right on top of that card. Otherwise it would have put the attached, or it would have put the lines of the leaf on a separate piece of paper than this color piece right here. Okay, so there is the card, and then I also need to go back and get the leaf. So again, I go right here to upload, I click on the upload image, I browse, and then I go back, and there's my leaf file. Usually it takes me right back to the folder I was just in. There's the leaf file, and I open it, and there it is. It's a leaf, it's already named. I'm just going to leave it like that, and we're going to go down here and save it. Then I click on it till I get the green box around it. That means it's selected. I can insert my image. It's right here on the bottom here, and I just insert it. And like I said, it comes in the perfect size, so I can check it by, you know, just putting it right here, and it looks good. So that's the size that it needs to be, and then I would be ready to go and make it. And here you can see here's the card itself, and then on my second mat I have the leaf. One thing that with this particular file, if you do choose to actually go in and use this, I have a gold pen that I use with the Cricut, you know, like the Cricut gold pens, And so I can actually write with the pen. I can write my name on there. So I would just go into the text box. I would, let's see, type in, I'll just go in and type in my name. And I need to choose a, I need to choose a writing font first of all, and the one that's on there is not a writing font. So let me go to the filters, choose a writing font, and I'll just use, actually I don't think, yeah, a child's year. This is fine. So here is my font. I have it set to draw because I chose a writing font, so it knows I'm going to draw this. And then because I am a visual person, I choose, I'm using a gold pen, and there, I don't think the gold is actually in here. You would think it would be. But it kind of looks like this tawny color. So I just picked that, and then I put it up here, and that's very hard to see. I'm going to change the color of this just so you can see it better. I'm going to, just for now, I'll make this white so you can see. So there's my name. I might resize it just a little bit and then slide it into position. And for me to be able to tell the Cricut that I want this writing on top of this card, I have to actually select the two pieces. So I just drag a box, hold your mouse down, the button down, and just drag a box around the two and let go. They are both selected. Here's the drawing, and here is the card, both grayed out in my layers panel, and I attach it. So now it is definitely going to write my name on this card. And then I can just go back now that you see it's there. The card can be whatever color cardstock that you are using. So I can just go back in here and change it back to kind of the color. Whoops, that's a little much, even that. The color paper I was using was more of like a burnt orange. But when I do that, it's very hard to see that I put my name right here. But it is there. And when we go to make it, you can see, it's hard to see, but my name is attached right there, and I'll use the gold pen on this paper, and it will write my name and make a cute little name card. All right, so I'm going to cancel out of this cut, and now I'm going to take you to my other favorite place to get free files to cut. So I'm going to go back to our internet browser, and the next one I want to go to is LoveSVG.com. This site has so many free files, and these are great if you're doing t-shirts or things like that. I actually am going to do some kitchen towel. So I want it to be a fall theme. So I just went in here and I clicked under autumn, and then that will bring up all the free fall files. And I kid you not, they put new ones on here almost every single day. There are so many free options. And so I was just trying to go with something simple, and I chose this Hello Fall. I really liked it. So I click on that one. And so this site is, again, it's one that you do not have to log into an account to be able to get the free files. And but it does have there's a lot of advertisements and stuff on here. So what you're looking for, so it's going to send you, when you download it, you're going to get an SVG file, a DXF file, an EPS file, and a PNG. These, what we're really looking for is either the SVG if we're cutting it, or if we're going to do a print and cut, we would use the PNG file. In Design Space, you will not use these other two files, but they do come with it. So when you are on this page where you see the image that you want big like this, you just keep scrolling down, and what you are looking for is they have this pink, see there's all kinds of ads and stuff on here, and if you click on any of this stuff, it's going to take you to a different web page. You are looking for this pink download zip file, and there it is. This is the zip file, which I do not need, so I always just delete it right away, and it's gone. And so now I can see it is here, and then I'm just going to close out this window, go back into Design Space, and again go to Upload, click on that button, upload my image, and then I hit Browse, and I go to my download file. Here it is, the Hello Fall, and I just have to open that file all the way up, and I am looking for this SVG cut file, and the ending of it is SVG, so I click on that one and I open it. That's the only one you need to open if you are cutting. So here it is, it's all set because it is an SVG file, and then I'm just going to save it, and then I will click on it, and then I go right over here and I insert that image right onto my canvas. And now I can do whatever I want with this. I can change the colors of it. It is multiple layers that are grouped together. So basically what I want to do is if I click, here's my layers panel, and every piece is a layer. So a couple things that I need to do is, first of all, I need to ungroup it because I want to change, I want to make the fall piece, I want to make it an orange. So I just changed that to an orange color. And then this hello is it's not grouped together yet. It's all individual letters. But I want to select all of those, and in order to keep them cutting in order like this on my mat, I need to attach them, and that will keep them in this order. And then I can just go up and change the color, and I'll just say I'm going to change it to brown. And now I'm ready to go to make it. And of course I still had the other project up there, so that one's going to come in too. But the one that so here is the hello, and here is the fall, and I'm ready to go on to cut it. If I'm doing a towel, so I'm going to cut this out of vinyl. So the next step would just be to go to continue, and I would choose my material and mirror it because it's iron-on, and then cut it out and iron it on. I'm going to cancel out of this for now, but this is the first step in uploading free files. So again, these are just two of my favorite websites to go to because they have so many free things for you to choose from. It's a great place to start. There's a lot of good fall stuff out there, especially with the LoveSVG, depending on what project you're looking to do. But those are my two favorites. It's the easiest way to go and load free files into Design Space that you can use endlessly. So I hope this video helped you. I hope that you learned something from it, and I hope you can find something creative that you like on one of those websites, and you can figure out some fun fall crafts to make, or even there's so many different things on both of those websites. You can do all kinds of different crafts, but those are just two places where you can get free cut files. And again, like I said, there's so many others, but these are the two that do not require any kind of account. You can just click the file and download it immediately. There are plenty of others that you would create an account for, and they also have some amazing things. I can add another couple of them in the description box down below, and you can check those out if you would like. And if you find something you like on one of the websites, you just create an account. It doesn't, they don't ask for anything other than your name and your email, and then you can have more options of places that you can get free files. So again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you can do something fun with it. I hope it taught you something. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below, and I hope you have